Hello, my friends. Charlie Jewett here in my recording studio kitchen, which is really just a kitchen. And I am still wearing the headset until I leave Microsoft completely and find a laptop from the Apple world that actually works and doesn't update itself and reboot without my asking it to and load operating systems that I don't want. Well, today we're going to talk about one of the 5 lives of retirement. I'm going to teach you something just using the items in my home. And I'm going to teach you about short life. So I teach the 5 lives of retirement test. You have long life, short life, rough life, sick life, and into the next life. That's just a fancy way of saying you might live a really long time and you need income. You might die suddenly and we have to take care of the spouse and make sure they're going to be taken care of, which we'll talk about today. Rough life means you need to access the money for emergencies. Sick life is covering long-term care. If you have an expensive long-term care incident that costs $8,000 a month for 3 years, we need to make sure that your remaining family is going to be okay when you pass away, or if you come back out of that, that you're going to be okay. And the next life is just how you want to pass on to your loved ones. So today, let's talk a little bit about short life. Let me get this set up. Okay, we have our actors in place, and that's more like it. So today, we have a very happy family. We've got Mr. Jones right here and their puppy. I don't know what his name is. We'll call him Ed. I don't know why, but Mr. Jones and Ed are here, and then Mr. Jones's wife has a black face and one arm and long flowing purple hair. I couldn't find a girl Lego in my son's stuff. So Mrs. Jones is a character. Now, they're very happy people. I don't know if you can see this right here, but his Social Security income is $12,000 a year. Yay! Her Social Security income is also $12,000 a year, so they're making a whopping $24,000 a year from Social Security. Nice job, team. Now, he saved up $250,000 in his IRA. He's taking an annual distribution of $12,000 a year. Love it when the numbers are all the same. Wish it was like that in real life. And her $250,000 IRA annual distribution is $12,000 a year. So they're taking $24,000 out of taxable IRAs. And Social Security is paying them $24,000 per year for a whopping total of $48,000 a year. Let's hear it for the Joneses. That's Ed. All right. They're also married filing jointly, so they don't owe a lot of tax on this. I'm not doing taxes anymore myself, but I don't know. When I run it through the little estimators, they certainly do not owe very much. Now, everything's good. Life is going very well until an unfortunate incident happens to Mr. Jones. He's actually attacked by a giant chicken who eats him. Oh, and there he goes, gone from their life. Everybody is, of course, sad. But I can't fix that. I'm not a psychiatrist or a therapist. I'm a financial advisor. What happens financially to Mrs. Jones when her husband is eaten by a giant chicken? First thing that happens is that one of the Social Security incomes goes away. She gets to keep the higher of the two. In my example, they're the same, so she only gets one of them. Well, that's no fun. The other thing that happens is these smiley faces next to the married filing jointly, they're going to go away because guess what? She's going to be single or widowed or whatever it is. And she's going to owe more tax. So she still has the same assets. Oh man, she must be drinking. She's going to go to sleep. She now has less income and pays more tax on that income. We're going to let Mrs. Jones sleep. We're going to let Ed watch while I finish this up. This is real, people. I meet people all the time. I've done over 1,000 financial plans. I'm always reviewing plans. I'm training other advisors and looking at this. If you're with a joker broker and he says the answer to everything that could possibly ever happen to you in your life is risk with a side of fees, you're not prepared for any of these 5 lives except for maybe rough life. Can you get access to a stock portfolio or a portfolio of mutual funds and blah, blah, blah if you have an emergency? Yes. Does it give you guaranteed income that lasts as long as you do? No. Does it get bigger or provide income replacement when a spouse passes away? No. Does it cover long-term care expenses? No. And can we guarantee that we're going to leave a certain amount behind to loved ones and charities? The answer is no. So, in case your spouse gets eaten by a giant chicken, I want to make sure that you're prepared. You should be using the 5 lives of retirement test to hold your advisor accountable. And if they either don't know how to cover all 5 lives, or they work for a company that will not allow them to sell those products, hint, 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 all the big brokerage firms that you've ever heard of, all the big insurance companies that you've ever heard of that pay dancing cartoon characters on TV to make you feel comfortable. You must be with somebody who's independent, fiduciary, and then you need to know how to hold them accountable. Well, I am Charlie Jewett with the Renovating Retirement Podcast that you can listen to on iTunes if you're an Apple person. If you're an Android person, I like Android, I don't like Microsoft anymore, but I like Android. You can use the Stitcher Radio app, or you can go to my website, www.jewettwealth.com, Jewett, wealth.com. Or you can email me at yet another website because I just have a lot. I don't know why. Charlie@meritplanning.com, CHARLIE at MERITplanning.com, and I will make sure that you're well taken care of. Talk to you soon. Bye.